Hi dear students, welcome to business studies class. So the last content of staffing chapter, that is the methods of training. Okay, so in last video I explained about the what is the training and development and what are the benefits of training to organization and benefits of training to that employees. Okay, so both things are important for your exam. And another important concept, so this may be asked for 8 marks also and sometimes for 4 marks also. Okay, so 4 marks maybe one means on the job training method will be there, otherwise off the job training method will be there, and for 8 marks both. What are the training methods? Both questions they are going to be asked. Okay, so last bit and also important bit from this staffing chapter. Okay, so this chapter please don't neglect this chapter because it contains the highest weightage. Okay, so if you prepare for it, it is increase the general knowledge also, and as well as you are preparing for the exams. Okay, so now last bit, that is the method of training. So method of training, so already we know why training it is important for the organization and for the employees also. Now there are there are two types of methods under the training. One is on the job method and another one is off the job method. The name itself it indicates what is the meaning of on the job method and what is the meaning of off the job method. On the job method means what? Get a training while performing a job. Means after the, if we are selected the employees, then selected employees they are going to get the training. If the selected employees they are going to get the training on the job, when they are on the job already they are selected. Okay, but while doing on a job means what kind of work they have, as well as they are going to get a training also. So that kind of training we are known as a on the job training method. When the employees they are going to get a training while performing on the job, means already we are selected candidate and they are joined to your company, and when they are going to get a join to their company, that time only, means when they are performing their work, at that time only they are going to get a training. For that we are going to call as a on the job method. Okay, so suitable for technical jobs. So for which kind of jobs it is suitable? Where there is a technical jobs are there, no? There is a this kind of method is suitable. Means when they are already on a job, that time only they are going to get a training. So such kind means for technical things are there, no? Such kind of jobs, this on the job training method it is suitable. And most important, learn and earn. On the job method means learn and earn. You can learn the things also, while learning the things you can earn the money also. Okay, so that is the most important concept. Means when you are on the job, you are going to get your salary also, and you are learning how to do the work also. It's learn and earn. That concept related with the on the job method. Okay, so within the on the job method there are 4 techniques. Okay, so on the job method there are total 4 techniques. That is the first one, apprenticeship program, internship, coaching and job rotation. Okay, so on the job method there are 4 kinds of techniques. There are 4 techniques: apprenticeship program, internship, coaching, job rotation. So what is the meaning of apprenticeship program? So apprenticeship means you can call a training. Means a person or employees, it is employed already. Okay, but we are known as it is a training. When see, when you get a job, first 1 year you are not considered it is a employee. You are employee of that organization, but you are under the process of training. So you are known as a trainee. Okay, you are known as a trainee. So apprenticeship program is training program. So within that what things are going to happen? So supervisor train to employees. Otherwise, suppose which kind of work you have. Okay, so which kind of work you have, in that work who are a master, otherwise who are expert in that work, who already employee of that organization. See, within a company, you are selected as a employee. Okay, suppose X kind of work you have. So within that X kind of work, who are expert already in that work, that person they are giving a training to you. Okay, you are a new employee, you are a new trainee for that organization, and suppose I am an expert in that work, so I am going to give a training to you as a apprenticeship program. For that kind of training we are known as a apprenticeship program. So who are already expert within that work, that person or that employees are giving a training to new candidates, or that master or who are master in that work, that master or supervisor are giving a training to new employees or new candidate. That type of training is known as a apprenticeship program. Okay, so it is very important. So next, to whom this kind of training is given? So plumber, electricians. So where is the technical things are there? No, where there is a this type of apprenticeship program that is going to give. So basic thing, what is apprenticeship program? In organization who are expert within a work, otherwise who are master within a work, that employees is given a training to new employees. That type of training is known as apprenticeship program. Example, plumber work, otherwise electrician work. Okay, so who are going to guide the plumber or electrician? Who are expert within that work? That person they are going to guide. This wire is connected like this wire is connected like this. So how to construct that plumber? Okay, so everything it is taught by who are expert within their work. Okay, so I hope you got the clear thing about apprenticeship program. So second thing, on the job method. See, what are these 4 types of on the job method? You are going to get a training also, and you are going to earn money also. If it is your training phase also, you are going to get the salary there. Okay, you are going to get the salary. So that is the on the job method. But in off the job method, you are under the training process, but you are not going to get a salary there. Okay, because see, it is a rather than your organization. Means what? First you should complete training, then you should go to join your job. That is off the job method. But on the job, first you should join your job, then within on job place only you are going to get a training. But for off the job, first you should train within that work, then only you should join your work. So that is the off the job. So within on the job you are going to learn also and earn also. You are going to get a knowledge also, you are going to get money also. But within the on the job method, it is not like that. First you should learn the thing, then you should join for the work. When you are joining for the work, then only you can earn the things. Okay. So I hope you got the what is the apprenticeship program. Next one, internship. I hope you got the name internship training. Okay. So what is internship training? Professional institutions are there now. So professional institution, they are made a contract with some companies, and what are the students of that professional institutions? These students are joining that companies, and within that companies they are going to get a training how to do a work. Okay, when they are going to get a training, they are going to get a training also, as well as also their education is also started at that time. So when they are going to get a training, that time also they can earn the money. For that we can call a stipend. Stipend, you know, I am learning also, I am doing job also. So for that we are going to call it as a stipend. Companies are given a stipend to us. So that is known as a stipend. Means we are going to get a stipend. Means we are learning the things also, and we are doing a job also. For that thing we are going to call it as a stipend. Means what? What is the educational institute? Means colleges. Okay, educational institute means what? Colleges. What your colleges do? colleges, they are going to make a contract with the company, and what are the students of that colleges? They are going to join this company, and within that company they are going to get a training about work. Okay, they are going to get a training about work, as well as they are going to get a salary also. For that salary they are going to known as a stipend. Okay, so that is internship. Okay, so got the thing. So real work situation. Why this type of institution, educational institution, these colleges? Okay, why this type of institution undergo the internship training process? Because their students should earn practical or real knowledge of work situation. So that's why they made a contract, and their students they are going to place in any other company there, where they are going to get a training related or according to their work situation. So that is the main motto to undergo the internship program. So I hope you got the thing. Let's take an example. You are our students. Okay, suppose it is a technical institution. Okay, you can call the educational institution. So you should get a proper knowledge about how to do a work. So what we are going to do? We are going to do one contract with any company, and we are going to shifting to them in that company, and they are going to teach to you how to do a work. Okay, so according to your, this it depends upon which kind of institution it is there, which kind of work you have. Okay, so that is the internship. College is going to make a contract with the company, and their students they are going to shifting in that company, and their students they are going to work as a trainee in their company. So while they are going to get a training, as well as they are going to get a salary also. So for that salary we are going to call it as a stipend. Okay, so that is the internship training. Next one comes under the on-the-job method, that is a coaching. So what is the meaning of coaching? Trainees are made to work under a coach. Okay, so trainees are made to work under a coach. So it is a similar like a apprenticeship program, but here who are given a training? That person is already the employees of that organization. But here that company can adopt a coach from outside also or from inside also. Okay. So where the training means where the new employees they are going to get a training from a proper coach. Okay. So that is known as a coaching. So you know the coaching about your sports. Okay. Proper coaching will be there. Okay. Next, aim. What is the aim of that coaching? So aim of employee, main aim. What is that coaching? So what is the aim of what is employee is there? No, they should earn a higher position within that organization. That's why coaching is given. Okay. So suppose employees at lower level management, so they are going to give a coaching, proper coaching, so they can adopt the middle level management position. So similarly to higher level management. So main aim to give a coaching is the employees should get a higher position in their work. So that is the main aim of coaching. So that is doing on the job method. So last one, that is a job rotation. So job rotation, that name itself indicates the thing. Job rotation means it is like a transfer only. We have learned the thing that is internal source of recruitment. Within that first method, that is a transfer. So job rotation means what? So suppose it is a planning department. Okay. So there are 10 employees are working in planning department, and for that 10 employees, one head should be there. Okay. So what are these 10 employees are there now? So always they are going to shift his work to another, his work to another, his work to another, his work to another. Means always within after completion of 2 or 3 years. So within an organization, the employees they are going to shift it to the another work. Why they are going to make? Because in a future, if they are going to do. Got the point? Within an organization, to choose a head of department, that person should expert within all the work of that department. So that's why when they are at a training phase, otherwise when they are at employees phase, that time only they are shifted. If one work it is learned by that employee, they are shifted to another one. If that work set is also learned by that employee, shifted to another one. Means always they are shifting the work of employees, because employees should train in all the work related with that department. That is the main motto behind the job rotation. Got the point? So employees are shifted their work, different work from that department, because they should become expert for the future managerial purpose. So that is the main motto for the job rotation. I hope you got the thing clearly. Okay. So these are the 4 types under the job on the job method. Mostly for 4 marks on the job method, it is asked for maximum time, but sometimes there will be chance to ask of the job method also for 4 marks. But maximum times on the job method it is asked for 4 marks, and for 8 marks both on the job method and of the job method. So here we should explain the 4 content. Already 4 contents are there only, and within the of the job method 6 contents are there. We should explain any 4 from that. Okay. So I hope you got the clear content about the on the job method. Now move towards the of the job method. So what is the of the job method? Initially I have told that employees are given a break from a job. Otherwise, before joining the job, they are going to get a training. Means what? How the training is given in of the job method. Employees to employees from company, they are going to give a break from the job. What is that break period? Maybe 3 months they are given a break. Within 3 months, you should get a training according to your new work and then join. So that is the policy there. Okay. Otherwise, already you should get a training of your work, then only you should join the work. So that is the of the job method. Means employees are not on the place of their work. Okay. So they should get a training from outside, then they can join their work. Okay. So here they are not going to get any payment for training method. Personally, they should train and they should join the things. Okay. So within the of the job method, what are the things are there? So vestibular schools. Vestibular schools means what? Otherwise you can call the vestibular training. So in some cases, what is going to happen? Suppose employees or new candidate or new employee joining to the organization, or sometimes some complicated machineries are there. So there will be chance if any mistake happens. So in apprenticeship training, what is going to happen? When employees they are on the job, then only who is expert within the job, they are going to give a training to that employee. But sometimes in organization, some critical machineries are there. If new candidate they are going to operating directly that critical machinery, there will be the chances of accident, there will be the chances of risk, there will be the chances of uncertain things going to happen there. So that's to avoid that things. What vestibular trainings they are going to give. So vestibular training is what? Within that organization, a dummy model of that machinery they are created, and they are going to give a training to employees how to do work on that machinery. Means that is a dummy model. That is not a real model. If directly new employees they are going to work on directly machinery or precise or expensive machinery. So if any wrong things happen, because that person is not trained, he don't know how to do work on that machinery. If directly they are going to operating expensive machineries, so suppose any wrong things happen, there will be the chances of accident. To avoid these things, new employees or new candidates, otherwise candidates should undergo the vestibular training, means where they are going to operate a dummy machinery. Okay, so if they are operating a dummy machinery, there is no chances of accident. Okay, so dummy means, you know, it is one kind of model machinery. So there is a risk of uncertainties less there. Okay, so they are going to act on dummy machinery and prepared for the preparing how to operate on going to happen? It can reduce the risk of accident. Secondly, it can reduce the loss of or wastage of resources also. Okay, so that is a estimate training, or you can call school also. Okay, so next one of the job method, that is a classroom lecture. So how we are going to give a lecture to you? Similar like that, orally lectures they are going to give. So within that, they are going to give the information, rules, regulation, otherwise procedure, methods, how to do your work. So everything they are going to communicate with you orally. So that is the classroom lectures. Already all of you know what is the classroom lectures. No need to explain much more about it. Okay. So next one, film. All of you know film. What is a film? Then to provide information and demonstrate skills that are not easily represented by the other techniques. Where the film type of the job and training method they are given. See, where by communicating, whereby showing how to do the work in practical situation also, in oral situation also, if the concept of work it is not going to be clear. Okay, see, now I told the thing shears. I told all the information about shears, and but without filming method, otherwise without practical method, how you can got how the shares or what is the process of trading process, how you are going to get it? Leave the things. See, who are MBBS students, who are doctorate students, so when they are under the process of learning, there suppose one content is how to do a surgery, then orally their doctors can tell how to do a surgery. It is not possible, no? Actually, really they should tell them how to do a surgery. Is it right? But when doctor is doing a surgery at real time, that doctor should engage 100% on surgery only. See, teaching method how it is, when we are doing something we have to tell the students. In practical also, we are doing something we have to tell the students. But by giving the lectures, the concept of surgery is not going to be clear. By showing how to do a surgery, the concept of surgery is going to be clear. Some means not 100% clearly. Why? Because doctor should focus on surgery. Or that time he can able to give information to students. He is doing a surgery, giving the information to student. Doing a surgery, giving the information to student. So these things are not going to happen there. So in that case, proper film means they are going to film, they are going to make a video of that surgery, then that video they are going to show to their students, and by pausing. First we should do like this, and they are telling also and showing how to do the work. So where is a combination of practical and theoretical knowledge should be there. So there filming, it is helpful to clear the concept about the information, to clear the concept about what you are want to tell. Okay, so that is the filming. Okay, so some concepts are not going to clear by lectures, some concepts are not going to clear only by the practical. So there should be the combo. So it needs the film. So we should make a proper filming on them, then it can be easily clear the concept. Means it is going to demonstrate. Means it is going to show actually how the process is going to be run. See, you are seeing a film of 3 hours, but if I told to you, tell a story of that film, you are telling after 3 hours. Means orally how the concept, totally concept it is not going to be clear. What is the scenario? It is not able to be, it is not going to be able to clear through the communication. So that's why filming is important. Okay. So next case study. Within the case study, what is going to happen? Cases are developed from actual cases of organization to describe the real problem. Case study means what? Suppose within the organization, what are the real problems arised? So what are the real problems arise? For that problem, they are going to make a n number of solutions. They are trying all the solutions, and which is a feasible solution tasted. And last one, sorry, next computer model. So real life situation initiate on a computer, okay, on a computer by using a different kinds of software. So risk-free environment at a minimum cost. So how to operate the things. So sometimes it is a costlier process to directly operate on machinery. Okay, it is a costlier thing. So first what we have to do, we should analyze that thing on a computer by using a particular software, then go for the actual work. Okay, so for mostly for engineering purpose, so rather than the doing actual trial and error method, so they should analyze first thing on computer, then go for the real life problem or real work. Okay, so last one, that is a programmed instruction. So what is a programmed instruction? So what are the work it is going to given to your employees or new candidate? So that work should be divided into a small part. Okay, otherwise small units, and to that new employee give the information about a single unit. Okay, otherwise single part. Then give what is the sequence of that part. Okay, whole work it should be divided into the small work and give the total instruction information of that small work to your trainee, and then try to make a sequence of each unit. So that is easy for that new employee or for that new candidate to acquire a new knowledge and skills. Okay, so what is the work if you told at the same time only? Sorry, what is the work you told to your employees at that time only? So it is difficult to employ to acquire all the content at the same time only. So what you have to do? You should categorize your work into a small parts and then give information about small parts, then give a sequence of each part with another. So it is easy to that employee to acquire knowledge and skills about their work. So these are the techniques of the job method. Okay. So I hope you got the clear thing about what are the techniques of the job and on the job method. So it is important, so prepare for it. So here your chapter number 6 staffing, it is completed. From next video we are going to start our 7th chapter, that is directing. So thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.